Hello, my name is Spencer, and today I'm going to do a video on the Gain an Inch in Your Arms in 24 Hours program. You may have heard of this online or in a magazine. Basically, it's having you do 16 workouts over a course of 8 hours. For anyone that just wants to know yes or no if the program works, I'm going to go ahead and say pretty much no. Not that I don't recommend it for some people, but just you're not literally going to get an inch on your arms. The reason I'm doing this video is I noticed there's a lot of video or a couple of videos out there that they talk about the program. A couple that even show people doing it, but they don't actually talk with results. I'd like to actually talk with results, and also some tips and some tricks that I've learned from my own mistakes that could probably help out somebody who's interested in doing it. So like I say the idea is to do 16 workouts, one workout every half hour, and just eat like a ton of food. Get a lot of protein, a lot of water in your system. The hope is that your arms will swell and still get big. The theory being, if they swell, hopefully they'll stay swole for a while and maybe cause some actual muscle growth in the process. Truth be told, that's kind of a half truth, but it does work on some levels. So let's get into it. Okay, so you're supposed to do 4 sets of biceps and 4 sets of triceps per workout, which I did. I varied the exercises a little bit. Some programs tell you to do the same exercises every single time. I varied them because I found that there's a lot of stress on my joints, and by varying the exercises, it took some of the stress off the joints. So instead of doing just like tricep extensions every single time, I maybe did a variation of like a close grip bench or something for a couple of sets, just kind of help out and like once again alleviate the stress on the joints, which I really feel like helped out and made a big difference. As far as like in between workouts, you have to realize each workout takes about 10 minutes give or take, which leaves you with about 20 minutes in between workouts. So I did this at home. There was a typhoon that day, I had nothing better to do. My wife was out of town, so that's what I did. If you're at a gym or something, it's going to get a little weird, especially as you go through the program. You're going to notice you're going to get pretty tired, and you can't quite take a nap even at home. I tried to take like a little 10-minute nap, I couldn't because I was kind of wired at that point. But at the same time, it gets kind of boring just kind of staying there staring at the wall. So you want to need to bring some form of entertainment, video to watch or something. Nothing too complicated because, as I'll discuss here in a minute, you're not going to have a whole lot of brain function on that day, frankly. Not that I had much to begin with. So anyway, yeah, the first couple of workouts went very well. I felt a good pump. The day before, I drank a lot of water, which is something that's recommended if you want to get a really good pump, you drink a lot of water. So I drank a lot of water the day prior. Got some amazing pumps the first day, first couple workouts. After the first couple workouts, it started to die down. My arms at their peak, I'd say about 4 or 5 hours in, they got to a point where they're about 17 3/4 inches, and they eventually died down to about 17 and a half, and then by the end of the day they were back to 17, which is what they normally are. Or not by the end of the day, but I should say by the next day in the morning they're back to their normal size. The big things take home, first of all, have food that's really easy to digest. Protein shakes are great. Trying to eat anything is going to be very, very complicated. I picked foods I really liked, and even with foods that I like, it was very hard to take them down. Like things like scrambled eggs, which I could normally eat pretty easily, were very hard to take down just because after that much stress on the system, it's just like the digestive tract kind of shuts down on you a little bit. So you want stuff that's going to go down easy that even on your worst day you could eat. Also, once again, some form of entertainment in between. Because I was at home, it was easy for me. I could check my email, do whatever in between workouts. If you don't have that, or you're going to be working out at a gym, something like that, definitely bring some form of entertainment, take your mind off it. You will not be able to take a nap in between workouts, trust me. You're going to be too wired. It's going to get you a little bit. By workout, probably 6 or 7, you're going to start to feel drunk. And, literally just like you're intoxicated. So kind of be prepared for that. If you're anything like me, that's what's going to happen to you. And I'm pretty sure that's probably what happens to everyone, because you think, oh, by then that much stress on the body, it's just bound to happen. You're going to have a lot of endorphins and stuff going on in there, so be prepared for that. And as far as results go, once again, my arms went back down to 17 inches within 24 hours, so the idea that it's going to keep an inch on your arms, I don't really believe is true. Maybe for some people it works, but it certainly didn't work for me. As far as long-term results, after about a month or two, I noticed I had been plateaued at 17 inches for quite a while, several months. And after doing this program, within a couple months, I had actually built up to a 17.5 inch arm, which isn't a huge gain. It's not an inch by any means, but considering the fact that I've been plateaued for as long as I had, I would say that there's a potential for this program to work. That being said, I still would only recommend this program for an advanced lifter who's looking for kind of a challenge or something fun to do. More for entertainment, I'd say, than for the potential of gains. That is probably the best short answer I could give as far as like who should do it and why. And as far as tips go, really just easily digestible food and some form of entertainment to do it, and just really be prepared for kind of a little bit of a mental game, because it really is going to wear you on you after a little while, and you will get pretty stressed out as a result. I mean, even that night, I remember having a really hard time falling asleep that night several hours later, just because I was so stressed out just from putting my body through all that. It's got to be prepared for that, and on that, that's about it.